Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So guys, this season we already started having a sheep, which is the shinier sheep, that is Shaun and Wanni sheep. They started doing gumbody already, being together, all the touching and all of that. But I discussed with you guys how one of the Mbadiwe twins spoke to Shaun and was like, guy, try to associate with others while being in a ship. Do not actually get in a closet because of you're in a ship. And it may seem as though Shaun took that advice immediately, like he swung into action. So what he did was he told what's her name, Wanni, that, oh, see, I think I already know you got my back. I already know you got me, right? And we got each other. But at this point, I think we should associate with other housemates so as not to get left out. So after he had the conversation with Wanni, then Wanni went to meet the therapist of the house, the love doctor, which is TJ, to have some conversation with him. So Wanni was telling TJ that, oh, see what is going on. I think some of these housemates are actually talking to Shaun. Because what he said to me, it definitely means that they have been telling him some things. That's why he had to say what he said to me. So TJ, when things comes up like this, TJ is the person, the go-to. Let me take this from Hills. I just got this gist that one of our favorite duos don't even know each other. They have never seen each other before till it was time for the show. They only got together to get in bbnaija. That is the duo I am voting for, says, okay, Bonang. And then MinXP says Shaun and Victoria. Now, this issue of Shaun and Victoria, already they've had their diary session, which I'm going to still post here, and you would listen to their conversation with Biggie. So one thing with this two is, among the pairs in the house, we already know they are the least connected pair, right? And then people have been carrying this gist that these two did not really know, because remember, the pair is based off on bringing somebody you're cool with, right? Yes, but we'll talk more extensively on this peeps during their diary session discussion. Yes, where Biggie said things to them. Okay, now talking about Victoria of the Shatoria pair. Victoria, on the other hand, she's a bit laid back, having conversation with few guys who come to her to have conversation. There is something she said about Shaun that has actually got people talking. Remember on stage on Sunday, what this dude Shaun says is that Victoria is his bestie, right? And they've been using that word too in the house. But right now, Victoria was having a conversation with Mayor Frosh, and then she was trying to talk to Mayor, and she was like, oh, I am somebody who has a small cycle. I am somebody who is quite selective with friends and all of that. But even Shaun is not my bestie. All that was a lie. That was what she said. That Shaun, calling Shaun her bestie, none of that was true. And then they were having this convo. She was about to spill some more, and then I think it was the flourish or thereabout came to sit on the table with them, and they had to off that conversation. That is one thing of being staying in the house with multitude of people. You would not have your privacy. If not, we would have gotten that gist firsthand and know the reason behind them forming bestie. Well, that they are not. They can as well just call themselves a friend. And why would you come into the house with somebody you're not really cool with? Because guys, believe you me, their attitude just went off. And remember, I brought a gist for you guys where someone said this to their ex. And I think right now, with the way things are going between the two of them, that is what it is giving at this point in time. Because from Shaun's end, it is actually giving he's quite offended from something we do not know about, right? But it's giving he's actually something is going on, right? All right, coming from Momo, is Shaun regretting going into an early ship with Wanni? Earlier today, he was asking Wanni to talk to other housemates and be more social, but we know she does that. And now Ruthie is saying Shaun told her he and Wanni another thing, he's open to conversation. Now here is the thing. Remember also when I discussed Ruthie diary session, I said I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to just touch it a bit. So after Shaun had this conversation with, was her name, Wanni, the plan was for them to associate with other people so as not to be like, oh, we are the only people close to each other. You guys know it's still early in the game, and once you get close to a particular person, it's definitely going to affect your relationship with other people. We've seen that happen in some other season, and people be like, oh no, it is even at the end I start getting to get to know this person and all of that. So that was just the reason behind that. And Shaun going to Ruthie was not even for anything else. It's just to vibe with her so that she would actually also feel comfortable with him, because already they are trying to give him this mark of, oh, if you see Shaun is for Wanni, nothing again. Like at this point, it's just like a trademark. When you see Shaun, it's just Wanni, which is what they're trying to, work on. And then this person says, yourself, tone it down, leave him alone, make everybody rest. So, the where this person is coming from is because netizens have been dragging Wanni. Netizens have been dragging Wanni. They felt like Wanni is the one trying to put this thing on her head because, oh, like she had this conversation of, oh, that he was waiting for Shaun, that did not see Shaun, blah 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 blah, and people were like, oh no, this girl is actually doing too much at this point. Comrade Attitude said, now I see how the season is going. That girl will gain her risers. BBN fans never disappoint. The F is Ruthie talking about, who told her Wanni and Shaun were a thing. Now it's going to make one the bad person and the other the cheated one. Phew. That is what Ruthie said about Wanni and Shaun being together. I also discussed that when I was talking about Ruthie's diary session because she had a lot to say. If you've not seen it, babies, you have to go back, go search for the videos. Okay, coming from Adore. Wanni love, please leave their boy alone. Is it too hard? The sheep is already bringing heavy disrespect outside. It is not late. Give him space if you notice any changes. Whether they planned it or not, I don't know. God, please let everything scatter. Please help me. The disrespect on my baby is too much. It's just day 4. He's too big for her, as in what? What the F? Make everything cuckoo scatter. So these are the lovers of Wanni. They feel like, no, the disrespect is just too much at this point. Okay, coming from the cutest Kimi. Last time I checked, Bella and Shegs, that started day 1 are still together. So what are all those hot takes on? They are moving too quick. Shaun is not a baby. If he doesn't feel comfortable with Wanni, he can move a bag. Don't bore us. Sandy Love replied and said, please remove Shegs and Bella from this show. First, Bella never threw herself on Shegs. Shegs is the one that did a chasing, not the other way. You all can see Shaun isn't serious about this thing your girl is doing. Leave Shegs and Bella alone. Guys, what is your take on this one? according to Kimi is trying to cite Shegs and Bella for an example, on how they got to know each other in the house. But at the same time, Bella and Shegs, it was actually not an easy fate. It's not like a day something. They were just having conversation for the, beginning of the show from the first day, but not that they were like this girl wasn't in Bella was a bit hard on Shegs. Like before she started lying down on Shegs' bed, we know what happened, right? So yes. Meanwhile, but people said, oh no, the comparison is not giving, gel, jig at all. That Wanni is actually really coming too much for Shaun, and obviously Shaun did not really feel her like that. But if you ask me, Shaun likes Wanni. I think Shaun is actually comfortable with Wanni. Obviously, when it comes to the ladies, that is the person Shaun is comfortable with. Alright, coming from Babyface, Shaun is the first season 9 housemate to enter this chart. Oh wow, have we started with chart again this season? As Shaun's name is on number that is 36. Okay, yeah, 36. Shaun Okoji. So the fans are like, oh, he is the IT guy of the season. To me, I think in the house, Shaun seems to be like, if I'm to mention people who is actually out there in the house, Shaun is not gonna be in my top 5. He's actually kind of laid low or something, but the thing that we talk about grace, even if you're not really the everywhere person, once that grace is on you, people will feel you, people would actually like you like that. Any which ways, guys, what do you think about this dramatic situationship going on? Let me know what you think in the comment section, because I'll be dropping my voice right here and now. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.